serving. Not ask questions. The girl has been given a second chance. There will not be a third.
Careful, that one.
Hello, welcome again to another episode.
Shame.
Some are reading Game of Thrones, graphic novel,
Don't cut us.
reading from volume 1.
Can't defend the
For
north
the
from
summer.
the walkers and the south from the
I'm
bolt.
reading it along with another.
To survive, we need Winterfell, and to take Winterfell, we need more men.
The North remembers.
These are the
Stark name.
recap
People
this week
still
going
risk
on.
everything for it.
Jon doesn't have the Stark name.
No, but I do.
Oh, but I do. Nice building, lots of building going on, and it's not what they're building. Build a tower. It looks like a tower, right? I wonder if it's a war tower. Outside and
Hey, come on, will you? Yeah, son. Oh, Justin. All right. And you, look, come on, get a move. Come on.
it might be a house. I'm not sure what it is, but they're working really hard. It's a pretty place though. Isn't that pretty? Oh wow. That is a beautiful place. Done for on the beach when they had him laid out on the beach there. But the Hound has surfaced. So I don't know. Really going with this because the Hound has surfaced and this person is building something in a beautiful valley. He's supposed to surface back up. Yes, he is. He is supposed to surface back up. He wasn't supposed to die. So I was wondering about that when they had him fighting. Oh, the giant they did that. They did a mix. They did a different thing in the book, in the show. From the book. They had him fight Brian in the show. In the book, you never even saw Brian. Yeah, they did most of it based on the book. They pulled back characters from like book 2. Characters from like book 2 is coming up back now. Because I think he was from book 1. The books are so long anyway. Book 2, book 1. Let's see where he is. See if they change the location of where he is. Yeah, but I want to say they changed the location.
I've never seen a man swing an axe
different.
like that. How many men did it take to cut you down?
Just one.
Oh. He must have been some kind of monster.
He was a woman.
The Hound is killing it.
think some of the men are a bit afraid of you.
I'm used to it.
When I found you, I thought you'd been dead for days. Well, you were stinking already, and you had bugs all over you, and bone was coming through right there. I was going to give you a proper burial, and then you coughed. Nearly shit myself. I reckoned you were going to die by the time I loaded you on the wagon, but you didn't. And I reckon you die a dozen more times over the next few days, but you didn't.
Strong
kept
man.
you going?
With a strong will to stay alive.
8.
There you go. See? 8 kept him
The
alive.
reason you're still here.
There's a reason I'm a big fucker and I'm tough to kill.
No reason. Gods aren't done with you yet.
I've heard that before.
True.
Man was talking about a different god, though.
Well, maybe he was right. I don't know much about the gods.
You're in the wrong line of work.
Oh, there's plenty of pious sons of bitches who think they know the word of God or gods.
True.
I don't. I don't even know their real names. And maybe it is the 7.
Maybe it's
maybe
the
it's
old
the
god.
old gods. Or maybe it's the Lord of Light. Or
you
maybe
go.
they're all the same fucking thing.
Maybe it's
I
the
don't
drowned
know.
god.
What matters, I believe, is that
Something.
there's something greater than
Yep.
us. And whatever it is, it's got plans for Sandor Clegane.
Yes, I know we were.
You didn't know me back in my time. You don't know the things I've done.
I've heard stories.
If the gods are real, why haven't they punished me?
They have.
You're still alive.
That's an oddly good way of being punished.
Yeah.
And giving them the gift of life.
Oh, the pious Marjorie.
What are we reading today?
Book?
The Book of the Mother, Your Holiness.
Of course, read
Chapter 3, verse
Marjorie.
12.
As water rounds the stones, smoothing.
Smoothing what was
The
jagged,
smelly man.
so does a woman's love calm a man's brute nature. A wife salves her husband's wounds. A mother sings her son to sleep.
You learn quickly.
Okay.
There are some who know every verse of the sacred text, but don't have a drop of the mother's mercy in their blood, and savages who can't read at all, who understand the father's wisdom.
For years, I pretended to love the poor, the afflicted. I had pity for them, but
I never
I
loved.
never loved them.
No.
They disgusted me.
They are hard to love.
Yes,
The
but
poor disgust us because they are us, shorn of our illusions. They show us what we'd look like without our fine clothes, how we'd smell without perfume. Can I ask you about a personal matter?
Of course.
The king mentioned that since your reunion, you haven't joined him in the marriage bed.
No.
You have a duty, Your Grace, to your husband, your king, your country, to the gods themselves.
It's just the desires that once drove me no longer do.
Congress does not require desire on the woman's part, only patience. The king must have an heir if we are to continue our good work.
Forgive me. Sometimes the true path is hard to find.
Hard to find and harder still to walk upon. But you've made great progress. I only pray your grandmother follows your lead.
My grandmother?
Yes, the Queen of Thorns is a remarkable woman, a strong woman, and an unrepentant sinner. You must teach her the new way, as she taught you the old. Or I fear for her safety,
What?
body and soul.
Don't you dare threaten the Queen of Thorns.
Does it move or talk?
I want to speak with you alone.
Scepter Olenna has been my true friend and counselor.
Oh, this is madness. You're not in your sanctuary now, my dear. All I have to do is whistle and my men will stroll in here and bash you about until I tell them to stop. If I tell them to stop, you could use a good bashing.
Grandmother, please.
What have they done to you?
You marched against the High Sparrow, against the faith.
We marched for you.
The gods could have punished you and father, but they didn't. They showed mercy.
What about your brother? What mercy did they show him?
Loris's only hope is to confess his crimes and repent. If he does, the faith will allow him to return to Highgarden. He'll have to renounce his name and title.
Have you lost your mind?
And live his life as a penitent.
He is the heir to Highgarden, the future of House Yara.
He can begin again.
As a mindless fanatic.
As a free man.
Huh?
You will leave for Highgarden today. There is no law that says you must stay here.
I am the queen.
Too bad.
It is my duty to serve my husband, the king. But you should leave, grandmother. Your place is at home.
I will never leave you. Never.
You must. Go home.
Tell us you're faking. Tell us you're faking. Tell us you're faking.
The mother watches over us all.
The mother watches. Yes. Tell us you're faking. Me know as a man is smarter than that, man. Me know as a man is smarter than that. Yes, Marjorie, play the game.
7 blessings to you, grandmother. Shall we pray?
Of course. Let's pray. Yes, Marjorie.
King Crow when the time comes.
Because the High Sparrow had threatened people with death.
These aren't White Walkers.
Religion
This
is
isn't an
a...
army of the dead. This isn't our fight. If it weren't for him, none of us would be here. All of you would be meat in the Night King's army, and I'd be a pile of charred bones just like Mance. Remember Mance's camp? It stretched all the way to the horizon. And look at us now.
Yeah.
Look what's left of
Look
us.
what's left of here.
And if we lose
Mance has
this,
been killed
we're gone.
by a terrible little
Dozens
man.
of tribes.
See the giant there?
Hundreds of generations.
I mean, he's not too young,
Feel like we
bro.
were never there at all. We'll be the last of the free folk.
That's what'll happen to you if we lose. The Boltons, the Karstarks, the Umbers, they know you're here. They know that more than half of you are women and children. After they finish with me, they'll come for you. You're right. This isn't your fight. You shouldn't have to come to Winterfell with me. I shouldn't be asking you. It's not the deal we made. But I need you with me if we're going to beat them, and we need to beat them if you're going to survive.
True, because them will want to come out on them long time. It's true.
The crows killed him.
Because he spoke for the free folk.
Could you stop
No
saying
one
somebody
stands
kill him?
He died for us. If we are not willing to do the same for him, we're cowards. And if that's what we are, we deserve to be the last of the free folk.
He's the only giant left? He looks like he's the only one there. Ooh, it speaks! Don't know, not even like that. See, him only said one word. It take a long time for words to reach all the way up there. It took a long time for words to reach all the way up the stairs.
So happy he didn't hear you.
I know what they did him though.
If he could come out that TV, I wonder how long it would take him.
He's tall.
Take him like 2
This
minutes.
man.
He'd probably just use his hand.
Trust me, he probably used one of his little finger like poof and knocked me over. If he was truly a giant like that.
Be sure they'll come.
They'll come.
You're not clever like your Southerners. When we say we'll do something,
We do it.
we do it.
I heard you were leaving King's Landing.
That is hardly your concern.
Your grandson is still a prisoner. You'll leave him rotting in a cell.
Loras rots in a cell because of you. The High Sparrow rules this city because of you. Our two ancient houses face collapse because of you and your stupidity.
You're right. I made a terrible mistake. I carry it with me every single day.
Good.
I delivered an army of fanatics onto our doorstep. And now we must fight them together. We need each other.
I wonder if you're the worst person I've ever met. At a certain age, it's hard to recall. But the truly vile do stand out through the years.
True.
Do you remember the way you smirked at me when my grandson and granddaughter were dragged off to their cells? I do. I'll never forget it.
You love your granddaughter. I love my son. It's the only truth I know. We must defend them.
I'm leaving this wretched city as fast as I can before that shoeless zealot throws me into one of his cells. If you're half as bright as you think you are, you'll find a way out of here too.
Never. I'll never leave my son.
What'll you do then? You have no support? Not anymore. Your brother's gone. The High Sparrow saw to that. The rest of your family have abandoned you. The people despise you. You're surrounded by enemies, thousands of them. You're going to kill them all by yourself? You've lost Cersei. It's the only joy I could find in all this misery.
She's ugly now.
Listen, some people she really have nothing. She really have nobody because Loras is in those days, which is very, very important. Here to carry on the family name, to take over running the plantation, whatever. Not the houses, the lands, and whatever. So she's really as they would say, upset. And rightfully so. But she know, already know what she know, but she's not playing her hand to let Cersei know she knows something. I love how they write this character smart, thinking, and not just showing her hand and yes, I know what's going on and thing is thing. No, I love how they write this lady smart and biding her time.
Someone certainly does.
Because sometimes when you hurry up and show them your hand, they have time to counteract you. Don't show enough your hand. Get out of there because the granddaughter tell you to get out of there because the man is planning something.
That's like saying I have a bigger cock than anyone in the Unsullied army.
Well, they don't have any, so you would win.
Lannister forces before long.
By default.
You can be the right hand I lost.
Wait.
You promised me a lordship and a castle and a highborn beauty for a wife.
And you'll get all three. A Lannister always
Don't
pays...
say it. Don't fucking say it.
The Lannister always pays his bill. That's what you said? That's what you're saying is the Lannister always pays his bill. I think, yes, that's what he's saying.
Come out and face us, Blackfish! We have Lord Edmure!
You ugly? Watch him.
Yield the castle or we'll hang him!
Hang him.
3.
Hang him. Him worthless anyway. Hang him. But him glad figure get married. Hang him. Poor Edmure Tully. Hang him. Blackfish is not gonna say that, but he might say that. Get him, Blackfish! Blackfish!
Warning! Yield the castle! You think I won't do it, old man? I sliced your niece's throat from ear to ear. Where were you? Running and hiding like a fucking coward.
Ooh.
Yield the castle, or I cut his throat. Go on then.
Cut his... Damn right, Blackfish! Damn right! Call them bluff because once them killing them have nothing else over here. Nothing else. Damn right!
Yeah.
Lothar, is it? Sir Jaime. We didn't know you were coming.
Because you didn't set a proper perimeter. You just allowed 8,000 men to approach unchallenged.
Good thing we're friends, or we'd be fucking you in the ass right now.
Oh,
I thought
really,
Edmure
Bran?
bathed and fed.
Whoa. Will do.
Edmure is a prisoner of
House Frey. I could not remember that crappy house. House Frey.
You fool makes threats he's not prepared to carry out. And let's say I threatened to hit you unless you shut your mouth, but you kept talking. What do you think I'd do?
I don't give a rap.
Oh, Jamie! We keep him in black with him wood not. Whack!
Unless you have to take his place.
Apologies, Sir Jaime. Do as he says.
The siege is now under my command. The next time the Blackfish looks out from those ramparts, we'll see an army at its gates, not whatever this is.
Have your lads start digging perimeter trenches, set pickets every 100 yards, and work double time on those siege towers and trebuchets.
Those are our siege towers.
As I said, the siege is under my command.
Go, Jamie.
If that's not your liking, go home. Get word to the Blackfish. I want a parley.
Parley or a fight?
He's an old man.
He's got one hand. I'm on his only old boy.
I don't know. I hope they play it just like they did, and because this is the back of the Blackfish. This is the back of Blackfish, you know. This is a really nice looking tower.
Look who's going through it. Or at least
Lady Mormont.
Welcome to Bear Island.
I remember when you were born, my lady. You were named for my Aunt Lyanna, who said she was a great beauty. I'm sure you will be too.
I doubt it. My mother wasn't a great beauty or any other kind of beauty. She was a great warrior, though. She
Bad little girl! Bad little girl! Never! Bad little girl!
I served under your uncle at Castle Black, Lady Lyanna. He was also a great warrior and an honourable man. I was his steward. In fact,
I think we've had enough small talk. Why are you here?
What a rude little girl!
the stars blessed him.
any little
She doesn't even offer them. She doesn't even offer them the bread and
He showed me the letter you
the
wrote to
wine.
him when he petitioned for men. It said,
I remember what it
That
said.
is a real good.
Bear Island knows no king but the king in the north, whose name is Stark.
There is no king in the north.
Robb is gone, but House Stark is not. And it needs your support now more than ever. I've come with my sister to ask for House Mormont's allegiance.
Your name is... No. Your name is not Stark, so you really can't talk.
Like how you trying to make that
As far as I understand, you're a Snow in Lady
Yeah, you see, I just said it.
Who's your Lannister? I've heard conflicting reports.
She was a Lannister.
I did what I had to do to survive, my lady. But I am a Stark. I will always be a Stark.
If you say so. In any case, you don't just want my allegiance, you want my fighting men.
Ramsay Bolton cannot be allowed to keep Winterfell, my lady. It is our duty to stop him. Even more so because he holds our brother Rickon Stark as prisoner.
And Rickon is Stark, and he
What you have to understand, my lady, is that...
I understand that I'm responsible for Bear Island and all who live here. So why should I sacrifice one more moment
Of course,
life?
you know what? She's right. She's right. She's a smart little really. They should have married her to Tommen.
Please, my lady.
The king, the Lannister king.
I don't know you.
Boy.
Sir.
Davos, my lady of House Seaworth. You needn't ask your maester about my house.
They don't know.
It's rather new.
All right, Sir Davos of House Seaworth. How is it you understand how I feel?
It's a
I never
really
thought you'd find yourself in your position. Being responsible for so many lives at such a young age. I never thought I'd be in my position. I was a crabber's son, then I was a smuggler. And now I find myself addressing the lady of a great house in time of war. But I'm here because this isn't someone else's war.
Bridge of speech.
It's our war.
Go on, Sir Davos.
Your uncle, Lord Commander Mormont, made that man his steward. He chose Jon to be his successor because he knew he had the courage to do what was right, even if it meant giving his life. Because Jeor Mormont and Jon Snow both understood that the real war isn't between a few squabbling houses. It's between the living and the dead. And make no mistake, my lady.
The dead is coming.
The dead are coming.
Now what? And you look at girls, you look at walking dead.
Your uncle fought them at the Fist of the First Men. I fought them at Hardhome. We both lost.
As long as the Boltons hold Winterfell, the North is divided. And a divided North won't stand a chance against the Night King.
Oh.
You want to protect your people, my lady, I understand.
Yeah, that was the name.
There's no hiding from
remember
this.
the name that they called him, the Night
We have to
King.
fight.
I just could not remember
And
the
we
name.
need to do it together.
House Mormont has kept faith with House Stark for 1,000 years. We will not break faith today.
Thank you, my lady. How many fighting men can we expect?
25.
$62.
There you go. Well, we're getting up there.
62.
We are not a large house.
This is a
We're
small
a proud
house.
one. And every man from Bear Island fights for the strength of 10 mainland.
And whoa! Tell them about the people, my
Half
lady.
as
Tell them about the
their
people.
lady, the Boltons are doomed.
Of course, with fighting men like that. Bolton don't stand a chance. Smooth them Davos. Smooth them Davos. I go, smooth them Davos. I think. But tell her, tell her what she wants to hear. Smooth them Davos. Smooth them. Go, Jamie, go talk to the Blackfish. Oh, them write it exactly like how it was written in the book. Right? It kind of, no, in the book, no, the Blackfish didn't die. No. The entire thing is on water, and that's why they can't go over there without the thing. Kill who? Who killed the Blackfish? Jamie? He can do that. It's a feasible enough promise. Well, if I actually was fighting him, I would go after his good hand. But it's to Jamie's good hand, because Jamie only have one hand.
I'd go after Jamie's other hand. Make it all leaky.
Kingslayer.
Blackfish. I assume you're here to fulfill the vow you gave my niece. I don't see Sansa and Arya. I don't have
Arya.
pity.
I always call her Arya.
Do you wish to resume your captivity? Then why are you here? You know why I'm here.
Oh, yeah,
This castle belongs to House Frey. You're trespassing.
In the name of King Tommen, I order you to surrender.
Or you'll kill Edmure. My nephew's marked for death no matter what. Hang him and be done with it.
It won't stop with Edmure. You'll force him to storm the castle. Hundreds will die.
Hundreds of mine, thousands of yours. If you can breach the walls.
We'll breach them and kill every last one of you. But if you surrender,
I push him off now.
I'll spare the lives of you. On my honor.
Your honor.
You have
Bargaining
none.
with
Just push him over the
is like
thing
building on
and get
quicksand.
over
The
it.
war is over, sir. Why the
Just
sacrifice
push
living
him
men
over
to
the
lost
thing
cause?
already and get it over with. There's a bridge. You can just push them over it. And then go in there and have your
As
men
long as I'm
moving out.
standing,
Or they slaughter all
The war
of
is
us.
not over. Go, Blackfish!
This is my home. I was born in this castle, and I'm ready to die in it. So you can either attack or try to starve us out. We have enough provisions for 2 years.
How much do you have?
Do you have 2 years, Kingslayer?
You clearly have no intention of saving your men's lives. Why did you come treat with me?
Sieges are dull.
Yeah, I had something to do.
I wanted to see you in person, get a measure of you.
Well, now you have.
Now I have. I'm disappointed.
The answer is no.
Lord Glover, if you could just hear us out.
Heard enough. We've only just taken back this castle from the Ironborn. The Boltons helped us do it. Now you want me to fight against them? I could be skinned for even talking to you.
The Boltons are traitors. Roose Bolton.
Have other northern houses pledged to fight for you?
House Moment.
And?
We sent ravens to houses
I
Manderley.
don't care about ravens. You're asking me to join your army. Who is fighting in this army?
Wilding and his people them ate. Don't even say
Look at
Wilding.
the forces made up of wildlings.
And the rumors are true.
You have a Wilding
I don't
army.
dare believe them. I received you out of respect for your father. Now I would like you to leave. House Glover will not abandon its ancestral home to fight alongside wildlings.
Lord Glover, I've
Nothing else to say.
I would remind you that House Glover is pledged to House Stark, sworn to answer when called upon.
Yes, my family served House Stark for centuries. We wept when we heard of your father's death. When my brother was lord of this castle, he answered Rob's call and hailed him king in the north.
A lot of blood has been spilled.
And where was King Rob when the Ironborn attacked this?
He was dead.
When they threw my wife and children in prison and brutalized and killed our subjects. Taking up with a foreign whore.
Oh yeah.
Getting himself and those who followed him killed.
True. True.
I served House Stark once.
True.
But House Stark is dead.
Yes.
You really want to agree with this man?
Well, the truth of the matter is, that is the reason why Rob got killed. And that's just the plain truth. He went on a mission, and while he was on the mission, he got sick. And the girl even get to a roundabout thing with it on the show. They're basically the same outcome in the book. And that's how he got killed, because he was supposed to marry Walder Frey from House Frey daughter when the war was finished. But he broke his word, and Walder Frey, who is not a man who forgives, killed him. What is Theon doing?
I want everyone to leave!
Yes, they are kissing and they are
We have to
exciting.
come in.
Some of us still like it.
They're exciting Theon, who doesn't have the weapon.
Have a
to
drink
do
at
the job.
least.
I don't want one.
Don't go far enough. I'll find you in a bit. Nothing on the Iron Islands has an ass like that. Doesn't interest you anymore. I'm sorry. I won't joke about it. I'll never hurt you, little brother. Don't you know that?
But you smacked him when you hurt him.
You think Uncle Euro's hunting for us?
She was doing
Of course he is.
She smacked
As long as we're alive, we're a threat.
They'll find us.
It's a great big world and we have fast ships. Drink.
I don't want any.
I don't care what you want. Drink. Drink it all. You're iron-born, Theon. I know you've had some bad years.
Bad years?
I'm tired of watching you cower like a beat dog. Drink the goddamn ale.
It was more than bad years. My God, it was very bad, very bad year.
I need you. The real Theon Greyjoy, not this rat shit pretender. Can you find him for
You
me?
can't just tell somebody to find himself after
Drink.
what he's been through.
Maybe you can get drunk and
You
get
escaped,
some
hear me?
courage.
You got away and you're never going back. We'll get justice for you.
If I got justice, my burnt body would hang over the gates of Winterfell.
Fuck justice then, we'll get revenge. Drink.
Listen, I'm not gonna even entertain the thought of
You're
how
so
all of that
broken
happened.
that there's no coming back.
No,
Take a knife
it comes
and
out
cut
of whatever
your
space is left there.
End it. But if you're staying, Theon, I need you.
He used to smart.
We're gonna sail to
I'm like, he used to be smart, but
We're
he
gonna
was
make a
smart
pact with
until
this
all of a sudden
Right.
he had
back the
ideas until he decided to,
Are you with me?
follow Reek, and
Are you really with me?
Don't say yes. Just say sure.
he's with her. Where is he gonna go? Just say yes.
You can say sure. You don't have to be yes all the time.
Where is he gonna go?
Now, since it's my last night ashore for a long while, I'm gonna go fuck the tits off this one.
Stannis camped here on his way to Winterfell.
And that's a good thing.
He was the most experienced commander in Westeros. He chose this place for a reason. Those mountains are a natural fortification. There's a stream down there for the horses.
You're not staying here long. Another storm could hit any day.
Aye. The Snows defeated Stannis as much as the Boltons did.
We have to march on Winterfell now, while we still can.
2,000 wildlings, 200 hornwoods, 143 masons.
62 Mormons.
It's not what we hoped for. But we still have a chance. If we're careful and smart. For fuck's sake.
So he's your most trusted advisor now? Because he secured 62 men from a 10-year-old.
So Davos is the reason I'm standing here talking to you, and he served Stannis for years.
Stannis, who lost the Blackwater, who murdered his own brother, who doesn't have a head. It's not enough. We need more men.
There's no time.
If we went down to Castle Curwen, I know that Lord Curwen...
We fight with the army we have.
Why?
This is not worth fighting over. We don't need to be fighting.
Who the fuck are you? Hold on. Who the fuck are you?
Thanks for telling her what to do.
You see, she looking at the bird. You know she having ideas. Please.
I was a soldier once. All my superiors thought I was brave. I wasn't. I mean, I never ran from a fight. Only because I was afraid my friends would see I was afraid. That's all I was, a coward. Who followed orders. No matter the orders. Burn that village? Fine.
The village.
I'm your arsonist. Steal that barber's
why would
crop.
you say
Good.
arsonist?
I'm your thief. Kill those young lads so they won't take up arms against us.
That's me.
I'm your murderer. I remember once a woman screaming at us, calling us animals as we dragged her son from their hut. But we weren't animals. Animals are true to their nature. And we had betrayed ours. I cut that young boy's throat myself as his mother screamed and my friends held her back. That night, I felt some shame.
You should.
Shame was so heavy on me, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. All I could do was stare into that dark sky and listen to that mother screaming her son's name.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hear her screaming the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what his name was?
Well, I know I can never bring that lad back. All I can do with time I've got left is bring a little goodness.
There's a priest in there.
That's all any of us can do, isn't it? Never
picked
too
him
late
up
to stop
and
robbing
took him
people,
to
to
this
stop
place.
killing people.
I don't know what
Start
that priest
helping
was.
people.
It was just like a little orphan thing.
Never too late to come back.
And one of the characters in the book, I think that's where Brian saw him.
And it's not about waiting for the gods to answer your prayers.
I think
it's not even about the gods. It's about you.
I think it was
Learning you
Brian.
have to answer your prayers yourself. Seven save you, friends. How can we help you?
What are you doing here?
Well, we're talking about life. You?
Protecting the people.
Oh, we thank you for your protection. Who are you protecting us from?
Do you have any horses?
No horses. No gold. No steel.
Food then. Protecting the people is hungry work.
I'm sure it is. You're welcome to stay for supper. But we have hungry mouths here.
Stay safe. The night is dark and full of terrors.
That was the night from the book. The night is dark and full of terrors. They're gonna come back in the night to attack them. That's what they are saying.
Why does it keep making me feel bad for Wood? I feel like this is why.
Seven save your friends.
See, look. You see how he does it? He does it with
They don't believe in your seven. They're from the Brotherhood. They follow the Red God.
Why, well, all are welcome here. Anyway, we've got nothing for them.
Sure you do. You've got food. You've got steel, even if you say you don't. And you've got women.
What do you want to do? Fight them? Kill them? It'd be you against all of them. I mean, these people don't know how to fight.
You do.
I'm done with fighting.
You're gonna die.
Even if it's to protect yourself.
Violence is a disease. You don't cure a disease by spreading it to more people.
You don't cure it by dying either.
True.
You've done enough work for one
Yes,
day.
one another dead one.
It's going to be a cold night. You'll need firewood.
I'll save you a bowl of stew.
Stew.
Might even have some ale hidden away.
You really don't need no ale, you know, because those men are gonna come back to attack you. Go higher.
He's not a lying man.
Go higher.
Time fleets in Slaver's Bay. I'm inclined to believe him. I'm not going anywhere near those motherfuckers.
You're Westerosi.
What do you care?
I want to book passage home.
Can't afford it. Where'd you steal this from?
What do you care?
I leave in 2 days. You can have a hammock in steerage.
I want a cabin.
What?
And we'll leave at dawn. See you at sunrise.
Yo. Go Aya! Woo! Watch out in the Aya. Whatever them call her name, because I seem to be mispronouncing it bad. Watch! Look!
Sweet girl.
Watch!
Okay, she did. Oh, no. That sweet little girl. Oh, man, I thought she was going to live through the season. Oh! Look! She's swimming. Oh.
That's a whole lot of blood, Yara.
Okay, oh shit. Why you all staring at her like that? Come on, help her.
This is a town of people don't know them.
You horrible people, why you just standing there? Respect. Oh, okay. Now we're back to natural.
He's
soul.
making. Listen, he has a plan. I think he has a plan. Look.
Now we're back to nature calls, man. Here we go. Attacking everything.
See? He knew they were coming back. He was so right.
Oh, they got them all. Damn, that was fast. That was fast. I didn't think they were going to get all of them.
There wasn't much people there now. There was like about 20, 30 people. 20,
Yeah,
30
but I didn't
people.
think they were going to go so fast. Even for 30, that would take some time. Just do it real.
Then they swing the eye scepter. Serve the red god. Go chop them up. Go chop them up. Own. So, them not the red god people, you know.
That's not right.
Thank you for watching us watch Game of Thrones. This was a interesting episode. Words got spoken, words got branded about. Like, subscribe, give it a thumbs up in the box, and we'll see you again next week. Have a blessed week and be good and kind to each other. That's the only way to go.